C, E, F, G, S.
If you're ever running into that where you are having trouble with getting the
Okay, this page is essentially a work page getting you to practice analyzing music and working with music in a minor key. So here we're working in the key of A minor. So basically all you need to do is fill out the questions, just like a quiz would ask you, what is the relative major key of A minor? Well, use your circle of fifths. If you can create your circle of fifths with the major scale, with the major keys, and you know that the relative minor keys are a tone and a half, or 3 half steps below, you can easily create a circle of fifths with major and minor keys and answer those questions. So write the A natural minor scale, throw it in there, follow the key signature. Natural minor, remember, means follow the key signature. In a harmonic minor scale, when we raise the 7th note, what is that 7th note of A minor? And then write that whole harmonic minor scale. Write the key signature and tonic triad of A minor. Remember what a tonic triad is, ladies and gentlemen. A tonic triad is a triad that basically looks like a snowman, right? And the word tonic means built on the first note of the scale. So the first note of the scale being, of course, the A. Let me just zoom in here real quick. Write the key signature and tonic triad of A minor. Well, I'm just going to do this one with you, just to review. The key signature of A minor, of course, is empty, so you don't need to put a key signature. Or another way to say it is that you've already written your key signature. It's empty. The tonic triad is the triad built on the first note of the scale, or the first note of an A minor scale, which is, of course, the note A. Tonic triad, therefore, has the note A, C, and E. There's your tonic triad of the key in the key of A minor. The 1-octave arpeggio of A minor, well, remember, an arpeggio is simply a broken triad, a broken tonic triad. So I'm going to start on the note A, C, E, and then I use the upper octave. So in this case, I need a ledger line to throw the high A. I'm going to come down for E, down for C, down for my tonic low A. For the rest of the page, essentially you're analyzing music. The question for the very next question says, how do you know the melody below is in the key of A minor? Here you have a 4-bar little melody, nothing in the key signature, and in your head, hopefully you would immediately think C major. C major has the empty key signature. Well, it doesn't always necessarily mean that an empty key signature is music in the key of C major. Maybe this is a very sad and dark sounding melody. We're not sure. Let's analyze the music. One convention of songwriting is that often, not always, but often, melodies will end on the tonic note, on the first note of the scale. So have a look at the very end. We have a big long note on the note A. A, as you know, is the relative minor scale of C major. So another little thing, what do you see in this music that is a little bit different? It doesn't follow the key signature. Right here, you have a G sharp. And if you consider what the relative minor scale is, the key of A minor, that G sharp is the raised 7th. So that G sharp essentially gives us the clue that we might be in the key of A minor. And that's the answer you would put here. How do you know this melody below is in A minor? Well, there are two sort of hints. First, the music ends on the note A. And secondly, that G sharp leading up to that A, the fact that there's a G sharp there, is the raised 7th of my harmonic minor scale. So you can use that little trick to help you analyze music. And you can analyze these 3 pieces of music down here. Name the keys of the following excerpts. Are these excerpts in the key of C major or A minor? You decide. Now for the next two pages, pages 22 and 23, I want you to do exactly the same thing. They are simply worksheets in the keys of E minor and D minor, respectively. They're going to have largely the same kinds of questions as this worksheet did. You're just going to be working in those key signatures. So you should be able to go through pages 22 and 23, answering very similar questions for those key signatures, and we'll take them all up as a group in class. So thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next lesson.